So we are trying to catch up on everything because we did go out of town this weekend to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and for a cheer competition. And right now I got some food prepped up because we had to go to the grocery this morning, and now we're gonna work on some leaves. I'm gonna show you kind of what I prepped up. I already had some chicken prepped up before I left. I cut up a bunch of fruit. We had some strawberries, cherries were on sale. Strawberries are expensive right now, but my kids love them. I got peas and carrots prepped up and broccoli. And my kids keep fighting and screaming, so we'll see how this goes. I like to let my daughter try to cook with me just so she can learn how to like cut things and cook. And so we made Philly cheesesteaks with extra Hawaiian rolls that we had saved up or left over from Thanksgiving. We didn't want them to go to waste. I actually forgot to take them to a party that we were supposed to take them to. So we had like 3-4 things of Hawaiian rolls. These turned out really good though. This was actually the next day at the gym, so I did RDLs, I did 4 sets, and I think I worked up to 205 pounds for 5 to 6 reps. I can't remember. And then I did hip thrust and sumo squats, hamstring curls, kickbacks. I think that's it. I've been really working on going to failure and pushing myself harder on my lifts so I can really stimulate growth during this growing / maintenance phase. I've been super frustrated with my body because on the weekends I've had a tendency to overeat. So just make sure when I'm in the gym, I'm like pushing myself, that's in between sets, to make sure that I really am utilizing all the food I'm eating. I will be going into a cut very soon. So just hoping that I've built up some muscle during this maintenance phase. Here I was struggling with the grip. My straps won't fit on the end of the bar right, so I had to just like stack my hands to hold it. I think I worked up to 165 pounds worth of plates on this bar. So really pushing myself hard. You're definitely stronger than you think you are, and half the time we give up when it's hard instead of actually going to failure. Okay, if you're someone who gets advice from Facebook groups for weight loss purposes, listen up. Or if you're just someone who is trying to lose weight and tone up, and you're a woman, I'm going to talk to you. I have seen some really scary advice giving in these groups, but also just some stuff said that is just not backed by any science, and people are acting like they're experts. There are so many people claiming these crazy things in groups and acting like experts, and it just is, it's scary because people are actually taking the advice. I even seen one woman who was like, oh, you're taking that supplement? Do you think it's okay for me to take while I'm pregnant? Not even talking to her doctor, but talking to someone on Facebook. And the girl told her, yes, it's safe, it's natural. And I'm like, natural does not equal safe when pregnant. So why are we taking these advice? But I'm going to talk about a few things. Number 1 is you do not have to do low carb. You do not have to eat 1 meal a day. You do not have to fast. All those things are just ways to enter a calorie deficit. So if fasting works for you, it's something you can stick to, cool. It has no added benefits compared to a regular calorie deficit, but if it helps you stick to a calorie deficit, awesome. You know, that's what works for you. But don't say that everyone should be fasting, it's magical. It's not magical. There is studies that take someone in a calorie deficit and someone who is fasting, and the results are the same if the calories are equated and the protein is equated for. So that's one of the ones that really drives me crazy, because some people, and the reason a lot of these things drive me crazy is because eating disorders are prominent in the US. They actually kill a lot of people. A lot of people die from eating disorders. A lot of people, so I had to look up the stats because I wasn't sure, but annual deaths contributed from eating disorders. So this could be like suicide, medical complications, malnutrition, organ failure, or 10,200 deaths each year. So equating to about one death every 52 minutes from eating disorders. So the reason I say I get so passionate about this is because so many people have eating disorders, and there's a lot of eating disorders that go under the radar because, you know, they're more, they're not affecting their day-to-day life, or they don't even realize that it's an eating disorder. So basically what I'm saying is, don't take advice from someone on Facebook who has no qualifications, no experience working with the general public, and if they just give you black and white information, like this is right, this is wrong, with no no like context explanation, like, well, if you're this general population, or you weigh this much, or you have this experience, or if you're pregnant, you may want to consider, then you probably shouldn't take that advice. Just saying. The reality is, if you want to lose weight, scale weight, you have to be in a calorie deficit. If you want for your body composition, your body to look better, you to be toned, you need to prioritize protein and lifting weights, and you have to stay consistent over a long period of time to actually see the results. Period, point blank. How you get in that calorie deficit can be different for other people. Some people do utilize low carb to get there because that lowers their calories, but if you find that low carb causes you to binge, it's probably not the right diet for you. If you try to do fasting and you find yourself binging out, probably not the best diet approach for you. So that's just my tidbit for the day. If you need some more help, guidance that is science-based and based on your actual body experience, all that, send me a message and I'll see if I can send you some free resources, or I do have a coaching program that is specifically customized for busy moms, and it's based on your lifestyle, your experience, your metabolism, where your body is, your dieting history, whether you're breastfeeding or not, whether you are postpartum or not. So